Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dungeon Mechanics, where we put the insert dumb comment. I don't know. It's been a long day.
And
It's been a
start
long
an
day.
hour late.
So let's do some announcements. For those that don't know, we have a couple of sponsors. What is it? Exclamation point +1 for +1 crafting. +1 crafting allows terrain builds for all your miniatures to be put down on. +1 crafting does a lot of pretty much sick builds. If you haven't already, go to their Instagram and check them out. Basically, they can make anywhere from like rivers to taverns to buildings to structures to like stonework. It's like all handmade, amazing stuff. +1 crafting. Adventure shouldn't cost a fortune. Our next sponsor is the Barkley Garage. I was just talking to my buddy the other day, but the Barkley Garage does a lot of woodworking items. Pretty soon here, I think after Thanksgiving time frame, I'm going to be working with him to get us all custom made dice rolling towers, which will be pretty sick. He does amazing work. If you have not already, go check out the Barkley Garage. And our last sponsor, as you can hear the lovely music in the background, is from Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound allows streamers, social people, I don't know. Basically all of your social accounts like Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, what's the other ones?
Basically any social media.
Yeah, any social media. You can link up, and as long as you're subscribed to Epidemic Sound, you can use their large array of music to add it to whatever you're using.
And sound effects.
Without having to worry about monetization or anything like that. People coming knocking on your door like, that's not your song.
FBI, open up!
Exactly. So if you would like to start your subscription, head on over to Epidemic Sound. That being said, there is also the last perk of if you are subscribed to Dungeon Mechanics, if you're subscribed to Dysfunctional Moto, Queen Corvi, myself, Judge EDM, FNH Paul, Superdog 18, any of those, and you come here, you get what's called Luck and Inspiration. Luck and Inspiration can be given out to any of the players or the DM himself or herself, depending on who's streaming, to which a luck will allow a free reroll, and an inspo will add an extra d6 to a roll, except for damage. These can completely change the tides in certain pivotal moments. Be sure to give out those luck and inspo when you can, and I will try my best to keep up in chat to make sure I give them out. Speaking of which, luck and inspo to Uriah, because the boys are going to need it. Luck and inspo to Aria and Arlo? Wait, which is it? Luck to Aria and inspo to Arlo?
Just Queen can choose however she wants to distribute those among her.
I guess she's working to say, you got luck and inspo. Use it for whoever you want.
Blue Joy, thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's see. Giving out inspo and luck to Queen Corvi. And I think that's it. But without further ado, let's go into a quick recap and start the show. So in our last episode, Arya and Uriah were in this godlike realm, to which they were given pivotal boons, weapons of mass destruction, weapons of key elements to the particular god or deity that was gifting them those items. After such, they returned back to the normal realm that they were in, and they arrived shortly after to a town that was recently raided of sorts. It was on fire. There was buildings falling apart. And they came across a young child and a older male. And without going into much detail, the older male told them that the town was raided recently and most of the people were brought up to the mountains, to which Arya and Uriah begin to make their way up towards. As they're heading up there, Arya gets a sense that her brother is in danger, to which he is, because Arlo is still on the Mind Flayer ship. He wakes up in a pod thanks to the assistance of Elendil, who in the Shadowfell realm is using his clones to try and assist his teammates. After being briefed about the dumpster fire exploding, he decides to investigate this Mind Flayer ship and comes across Arlo and is able to somewhat successfully free him from his captive binds. The two proceed to travel around the ship, and they come across a creature that most likely you do not want to encounter. During this time, Arya arrives in her kind of astral projection form, and she is able to sense that Arlo is in danger. Coming in and out of those situations, she informs Uriah that something's wrong. And before she kind of like, eats shit and falls off a cliff, Uriah is able to save her, but her body falls limp as she astral projects to the Mind Flayer ship once again. And as they're all running, she hears from her patron that she has the power now to not do that. And drawing forth from her bow, she pulls it out and with a radiant beam of light shoots down this monster, and they are successfully able to defeat this creature. As the others are grouped up, they come across a unsuspecting roadie with some other Mind Flayers with her, and that is kind of where that scene ended. Meanwhile, Uriah is with Arya, who also is not unconscious, and he is attacked by two drakes. Uriah, defending Arya's unconscious body, is able to take down these drakes and cause one of them to flee, as well as cause one of them to fall off the side of the mountain. And that is kind of where we are picking up. On this Mind Flayer ship, Elendil, you currently are in one of your last shadow forms that have not been destroyed yet. And Rhodey, you, after talking with this Mind Flayer for a bit, have Itch with you. And it's basically like she's talking to you and leading you through this Mind Flayer ship. And you come, and this door like opens. Well, not door. It's more like a butthole pucker. But anyways, it opens, and you see the others. And by the others, you see a Shadow Elendil. You see Arlo and Arya kind of like astral formy, standing in front of this now downed creature that has a lot of teeth and other things, and it looks gross, and it's like, ugh. But that's what situation you walk into. So basically, you walk into this dumpster fire of a crew, just like on point.
And Arya and Arlo are also shadow formy.
Arlo's actually there. Elendil is not there, but he's in shadow form, and Arya is not there, but she's in astral form.
Okay, so Arlo's there, but everybody else is shadow or astral. Okay. Yeah. Arlo, how did y'all get over here? How did you not end up? I'm so confused.
Does that really matter at this point?
I mean, good point. So, what is this thing that y'all have killed?
Good question. Something with a lot of teeth and wanted to kill us.
It's a security monster.
It's a security monster.
This is your creature?
Well, was our creature from the looks of it.
Why did you have? So you brought us on board the ship, and then you had your creature attack us?
No, it monitors the area, traversing around the different rooms, senses others. Well, in this case, the male.
Ilindi, wait,
Yes.
are you recovered?
Somewhat.
Captain, I wish you would return from the Shadowfell and, well, I was going to say take charge of your ship, but...
Yes, about my ship.
Right.
Great job with that, by the way. First mate.
When I see you, I will formally submit my resignation as your first mate. Obviously, it is my fault. I was in charge, and your ship is... Well, these fuckers did it. I'm sorry. I don't know why we were attacked, and now they're... I'm really not sure what's going on, to be honest. She says that this mind flayer here says that there's some sort of barbarian or something that they need us for a mission. Maybe if we do this mission for them, they'll give us an even better ship than before.
So you're not hurt then, Rhodey?
I don't think so. I mean, when I woke up, I was on the ship and she started explaining to me. I think it's a they, started explaining to me what they needed us for. I'm not sure why they need us. I mean, they're mind flayers. I guess maybe that's what they do. They get other people to do their dirty work.
Oof, that has to hurt.
Right.
It's not quite dirty work. I informed you, Rhodey, that your existence, your entire crew's existence, has created a blip in the timeline. Because
That's
you all
right.
did not die as you were supposed to, you have created a defect. And now, there is a situation.
Well,
if you'd let us accomplish our mission, there wouldn't be an issue.
right. Once we accomplish our mission, our timeline resets and puts us back in the correct place on the master timeline. I'm not sure how it all works, but that's how it was explained to us. Once we took care of the Blood Wolf Queen, who I think is now no longer the Blood Wolf Queen. Or, yes, that. This is all running together. What have you done to make things confusing in my head?
Nothing. This is what happens when you mess with time. You all might return to your own bodies and live. However, your existence isn't unaccounted for. There are different events that are taking place now.
So what makes you the master of the timeline?
We're not masters of timeline. We simply watch over it.
But you're enforcing some sort of code or law?
It's not a code or law. It's just a determination. We've seen worlds dissolve because of individuals who meddle with time.
So what you're saying is we either have to kill you or you're going to kill us.
Now, are you an idiot?
That's, yeah.
I'm
No,
telling you that you all have things to fix.
Okay, we'll fix them. Goodbye.
What exactly is this job we're supposed to do then, if that's the case?
There's a particular barbarian. His name is Gia. He has been raiding multiple camps recently.
And
What was the
how
name?
did this happen because of us?
His name is Gia.
Name sounds familiar.
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
I don't know. Maybe he goes by a different name.
Gear. All right, well,
What's he look like?
where do we find him?
Perhaps the girl would know.
That explains a lot. I mean, we should definitely know who the girl is.
Are you talking about Arya?
Yes.
Me?
In the area that you're currently headed towards.
A look of like realization kind of hits her face.
He was the one that attacked that town?
Yes.
Oh, Arya!
Yes, Captain?
Who might you and they be talking about?
Luck to a Lindy and inspo to Rhodey.
Ari, myself and Uriah, we, weren't captured by the,
Points to the mind flares.
we landed on a beach somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where exactly we are, but we came across this, raided town. And we managed to save a couple of survivors. And, they told us that most of the, able-bodied, inhabitants were taken up to the mountain for manual labor.
By whom?
Well, bandits? By the sound of it? I
You
wasn't
look
aware
like
of the
you knew-
leader's name.
You looked like you knew who she was talking about.
I don't, Captain.
Okay. Well, let's head that way then. Can you send us there? Not you, Arya. The thing, the they.
How? What about a ship? we really kind of need our ship back.
I'd like the one you blew up, but you blew it up.
Your ship's been destroyed.
Obviously, I just said that.
Well, can you give us another one?
Not presently. You all aren't mind flayers, so you wouldn't be able to control a mind flayer ship. We can work on a new ship.
So if you knew you had these missions for us, why did you destroy our ship?
Well, Rhodey, to be fair, we were attacking their ship.
They were acting in an they were taking an offensive position against our ship. I didn't have a choice. I mean, I suppose we could have run, but I don't know that it would have done us any good. Their ship could have probably followed us through the whatever.
Yes, considering they were able to plane shift just as we were able to.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones with that capability. If we had not found you all and brought you here, well, most of you, well, let's just say you might not be standing here presently.
Well, why don't you just give us this ship?
I just said you're not a mind flayer. You cannot control mind flayer ships.
So you want us to go to a place that we can't reach without a ship, and you're not going to give us a ship? Because you can't get one.
We can drop you off. Come, you two that are actually here.
Oof, that hurts real bad.
And she like turns on heel and goes back to where she just led Rhodey from, so she goes back into that area.
Hello, would you like to join us?
I don't think we have a choice.
I mean, right. Let's go.
Arya's gonna follow her brother.
She leads you towards a series of different pods, and there's other equipment laced around the room, kind of like embedded in the walls. There's gear here for you. If you plan on attacking, you should suit up.
And what kind of weapons are kind of lying around that Arya was looking at?
Where is... There are... there's a great sword, long sword, but one that kind of sheaths into the clothing. And for Rhodey, there's a scimitar, and I think she has everything else that she has. Plus, there's like actual carapace type plated armor or light armor, however, whatever best fits.
Is this some pretty sweet armor?
Not really my color, but it'll do.
It kind of has a shifting color, doesn't it?
It will protect you from mind attacks.
Yeah,
Like I
that's pretty
said, we're not the only ones with the capability to plane shift. There will be others that will most likely try and hunt you down and end your existence.
So you're trying to not necessarily end our existence, but fix the issue with the timeline that we've created. But there are others that are trying to kill us for other reasons or similar reasons. And why?
We are trying to give you the opportunity to fix your own timeline.
Who are these other people that might be trying to kill us?
You do not want to speak of them. Their names are erased from history. Because everything they encounter, they completely obliterate.
Oh.
Well, can we have a description then, so we know what we're looking for, in case they do show up?
It won't be a... If you see them, it most likely will already be too late.
That's unfortunate.
Picks up the armor, starts putting the armor on.
Color's not so bad now, is it?
All right.
And what about the other one, the loudmouth one that's shadowy, standing there?
I mean, he's our captain.
Why was he not with you all?
He's in the Shadowfell. He was recovering from some wounds that he sustained in battle, and I'll let him explain to you what his current situation is. He's kind of a big deal.
You're right. I am a big deal.
Brody,
My situation is I can...
feed his ego.
Head grows.
His own mind, anyway.
Rhodey, you did blow up my ship. Back to what we were discussing. I should be able to shadow shift my way over to you guys if everything there is fine.
You look like you're barely holding up. How badly were you injured?
Bad enough.
Do you need healing, Captain?
Possibly. Maybe just a little.
I don't remember what his character sheet was
Right now,
at.
I have almost full health right now, but I don't think I did the.
It was you trying to keep concentration on your shadows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was essentially just my a coma essentially.
Is that
Yes,
should count as a long rest?
I'm gonna try and shadow shift to them.
Oh my gosh. Make a intelligence saving throw
God
at
damn it! Here
disadvantage.
we go, boys and girls. I hope you guys are ready for this.
Don't you have like luck and inspiration to put to this too?
I mean,
I don't know. Do I still have inspiration?
I think someone gave you luck and inspo.
Okay, what is
I gave
luck
him a
is?
luck.
Yeah, luck allows you to re-roll. So I probably would re-roll that 8 you just rolled.
It didn't get much better, Tom.
Oh my god.
My God!
I'm gonna use my inspiration. What is a D4?
A D6.
Yeah, that's way better than I thought it was gonna be.
I mean, Arya or Arlo could give him bardic inspiration too.
I got 12. It's only gonna hurt me a little bit.
So you watch as this mind flayer like focuses on Alindi's position, and the shadows in his body kind of center and start to materialize a bit more, and gradually, over a painful state, you become present in this mind flayer ship.
And then I fall down.
Wait, I gotta give you some psychic damage real quick. Just hold your horses, because
Ah, every
okay,
fucking
now you
time.
might need healing, Arya.
Oh no!
You take only 15 points of psychic damage. You're
Oh
fine.
my god!
God damn.
It could have been 40. He's fine.
Yeah, so Arya's gonna go over and use Cure Wounds, and you get 8 points of healing back into the body.
All right. Well, 8's better than nothing. I guess. All right, I'm okay. I'm all right.
Are you sure, Captain?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be all right, Arya.
Are you all ready?
Gives the dog the middle finger. The broken one.
And Arla just smirks.
By
Or
the way,
whatever rude gesture is applicable in this world.
Oh my gosh. So the
dog-
three of you
don't
and
you-
Itch are in this mind flayer ship, and she looks over at the pods. Use the pods. Return to the area where Arya is, and assist. If that possible, try and talk the man down. If not, put him down.
what? Well, Arya, you saw what he looked like, right? Arlo, no. What does he look like?
A dead man, that's what he looks like.
Well, I'm asking the mind flayers.
The barbarian?
Yes.
And she wavers her hand a little, and like this illusion image of a humanoid male barbarian appears. Same male that used to work at the Laughing Goblin with Arya and Arlo. Same man that used to be called Gear the Jolly. Or Gray the
That was
Jolly.
Gray.
Yeah, Gray the Jolly.
Arya just
No.
So you do know who this person is, Arya?
No, there must be some mistake. That can't be Gray.
Hey, Thompson. Oh, goodness.
she looks to the Illithid female.
Blue Joy, to answer your question, currently it is 1 per sub. So if you're sub to multiple ones, you still can only give out 1 luck. However, it is tier based. So if you're tier 2 or tier 3 at any of those, you can give out another luck or inspo per tier.
Yeah, I already tried that. I have multiple subs too, but it didn't work.
It's because we're all in this together. Okay, I'm done.
Well, so you know him, and you know him to be a good person, Arya?
Yes. But why would he do such awful things?
Now I'm confused. Where is this in the timeline in relationship to whenever our ship originally crashed on Arya? Is it? I guess this is before that. Yeah, because it has to be before that. So this is during the same time that you knew him. Weird.
Again, time meddling as a way of rewriting things.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, if you know him to be a good person, then maybe we will be able to talk him down the way they said.
I hope so.
Arlo's kind of just standing off to the side with his arms crossed. Looking just as a bit surprised as his sister. We have to talk him down, right? I'm sure he'll
Or
listen
we
to
could
reason,
kill him.
right?
Well, let's try to avoid. Let's try to avoid that.
Alinda, you can clearly see, like, you being like, yeah, let's kill him. Arya's
then I
face
die.
just gets even more, like, sad.
Look what
Or
you're doing.
we could not kill him.
I think that's the best plan.
I second that notion.
Where?
Right, so to the pods, right?
Where's-
That's what you said, ma'am? Pods?
I'm the captain here. All right, to the pods.
Where's Uriah?
And Arya's just like,
Alone in the cold, dark,
Hello,
snow,
darkness, my old friend.
bleeding.
Oh, right. Uriah, how can I get back to him?
and she kind of just trying to focus on trying to get back to her body.
That doesn't make any sense. Did you not give me an answer?
Okay, so I'm not actually here?
Right, you're kind of like.
Yeah, my body is back with Uriah.
Is he okay?
As far as I know.
So are you going to get him and meet us? Okay. Like physically,
Yes.
two of you will meet us at this drop pod location. Okay.
Not the here, because the pods.
But right, at our destination.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where exactly are the pods going to be dropping them off?
At your current location?
Oh, okay.
So y'all are already there.
No, they're on their way there.
Oh. All right, I'm sure this will all be cleared up. Let's just go, well, at your orders, Captain.
I'm already going to the pods. Arlo's just going. just this big old middle finger. He's watching.
Alinda's gonna sprint to be in front of Arlo and then start walking.
Okay, both of y'all make a acrobatics check.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna like try to like be in front of him constantly, but I mean,
Mutiny.
acrobatics.
Yep.
All of us?
No, just the two.
Oh, okay.
Face.
22.
God damn it! I'm gonna lose this. No, I win! Yes!
24. Alindy and
I'm
his
gonna roll
pettiness.
a d6
No.
with that.
No, that's bullshit. You already said you weren't trying.
27.
So you
Damn
watch
it.
as like Alindy runs in front of Arlo, and then you think he's gonna make it, and then Arlo's just like fuck this, and then like runs in front, and then they get in the pods.
God damn it.
Brody's just kind of following. Oh God. Lindy's
Arya's just like,
I'm so sorry.
Now Lenny's gonna kick up Arlo's feet to trip him. What do I need to roll?
No, Arlo has to make a deck save.
What do I need to roll?
18.
Alindy, make a acrobatics.
Come on, baby. Give me a 19. Yes! 22.
Arlo, you make it to the pod, and at the last second, this foot comes out of nowhere and just like cuffs the bottom of your ankle, and you just like tumble into the pod rather than enter gracefully.
Well, looks like I win this time, Cat. Oh!
Oh God!
Bam!
Oh, Arlo, are you okay? You must have tripped over the ledge. There is no ledge.
Captain. Technically, he still beat you into the pod.
Brody, you're already not first mate. Don't be this way.
I think I'm the only one who takes the position on your crew seriously.
As the rest of them are doing whatever the fuck they're doing, Arya's going to walk over to the Illithid woman and kind of like take her hands in hers.
Thank you for giving us a chance.
We've seen too many worlds die to not give chances.
Well, I'm thankful nonetheless.
And in that moment, Arya, you kind of like focus a bit and your body dematerializes in that astral form. And you wake up kind of prone next to a injured Uriah from what you can tell.
So she's kind of like getting her bearings together, and she's just like,
Uriah? What happened?
Arya, you're awake.
Yes? What happened to you?
Oh,
It looks like you
nothing
fought
that I
an
could not
owlbear.
handle. Wait, what did you say?
It looks like you fought an owlbear.
Not quite, but I'll be okay. How are you? What happened?
I was sent to the Mind Flare ship. Everyone's okay. And they're actually gonna meet us up the mountain. The Mind Flares are gonna drop them off.
and
Uriah
she's gonna go ahead and explain everything that happens on the ship to him as she is using Cure Wounds on him.
Can you do the verbal components of the spell while you're also trying?
He just fits it into the story.
Yeah, it's just like, and mumble, mumble, mumble.
So
It's
this
like-
happened at hold still.
It's like
Yep.
It's like a version of the old code where you insert like every fifth word into your normal conversation, and he has like the decoder built in. Yeah.
So you get 15 points of healing back into the body.
Bless you, child.
As she's explaining this to Uriah, can I have you to make a perception check?
27.
13.
Okay, so Uriah is distracted by the healings. Arya, you can
story.
kind of see in the air these three circlish pods coming down towards the two of you. And sure enough, like as you are reaching towards the top of this mountainous peak, they land and open up, and Lindy, Rhodey, and Arlo are there, and Itch with Rhodey.
And Arya kind of smiles and runs over to Arlo, gives him a big hug. Okay. Yep.
Rhodey wanted to jump out of her pod like maybe 10 or 15 feet above the ground and try to come down in a 3-point stance and then raise her head up.
Make a
Superman food or
athletics
superhero
check.
Oh no.
I hope you fail this and trip and fall.
Oh
God.
no!
Inspiration.
8. Oh, inspiration. You know what? I'm taking
Yeah, you hear Arlo. You got this, Rhodey.
We're burning our inspo and luck on the most ridiculous rolls.
She's gonna
So
do the
14.
jump. She's gonna trip,
So-
stumble, and then land in the pose and be like, "Yeah, that's what I meant to do."
14.
So, given your new attire, it's a bit different to, acclimate yourself, but you managed to, look cool enough, and it's just like, yeah.
Damn it, that was a waste of my inspo.
Use it up, everybody. Use it up all this dumb shit. I'm gonna trip them, but I'm gonna run there first. Roll for initiative. Okay, so the party's back together. What would you all like to do? You are at the top of this mountain. You can kind of see further ahead. There's like a bit of plains that you have to traverse through, and then further down, there's like a large cavernous cave up ahead.
I'm happy to see you all, but please be careful. I was attacked by 2 drakes, and I'm sure there are more nearby. So be
And
on
off we
edge.
go.
Do you need more healing, Uriah? Will you be okay?
If you need to save your magical strength, I will be okay. I.e., if you need to save spell slots, save it.
She good. She good for spell slot.
Then send it.
Then please help. I'm dying inside.
Okay, let me see.
The
19 more points of healing.
you need some more healing, Uriah? I might.
I mean, if you want to give me 6 points, I'll take it, but I'm good.
Oh, you're good? I'll save it for when you might need more then.
There we go.
Everyone's like, you need healing. You need healing.
Well, I'm the cleric! I'm
That's
the
true.
doctor!
Wow.
What would you all like to do? The trek looks to be maybe 10 to 15 miles ahead. And there's no real area to hide aside from the rocks that jut off from the mountainous area up ahead. So you have to walk through this plain essentially of grass.
I'm just gonna start walking that way then. Yeet!
How far away does it look?
About 10 to 15 miles depending.
I'm going to let if he's leading, then I'm going to bring up the rear and kind of watch.
For owl bears.
Yeah, sure.
And Arlo just shrugs, follows after the car captain.
El Capitan.
Come on, Arya.
Right, Arlo, I'm right behind you.
Why do you sound so enthused, Arlo?
Because I'm so enthused, Captain.
That's better. I'd like to hear it.
So what's that traveling order?
Oh God.
Lindy's first, apparently.
I think it's Alendi, Arlo, Arya, Uriah, Rhodey.
Uriah is actually going to cast invisibility and hang back
Oh, he's gonna be in the backpack.
Backpack.
Okay. So you all are traveling. It's taking a bit. You are surveying the plains to see if there's any other activities, any other drakes, any other monsters. Perception checks.
Yep, that didn't go so well. I'm as perceptive as ever.
So Arlo got a 9.
24.
Arya got a 14.
14.
I got a
Um,
24.
Rhodey, you're able to notice movement in like the grass in a way that like sways against the way of the wind direction. But you don't see anything. It's just almost like something's moving off in the distance.
Like side or up ahead or what?
To like the front right of all of you.
I'm going to call up to the captain and let him know we need to stop right quick and Captain, you might want to slow down for a second. We might have something shadowing our direction of movement. Following
Arlo's
us.
immediately gonna pull out his greatsword.
I'm gonna whip out a bow and arrow, man.
And I'm going to walk up and let him know. So up here, off to the right and a little ahead of us, I've noticed that there's some movement in the grass. It seems to be paralleling our path. We need to probably be ready for, well, I guess we should be ready for anything.
Stacks, can he give me a precise location?
Of where she last saw it, yeah. It would be maybe 600 feet to the diagonal of y'all.
I'm gonna launch an arrow. Oh, 600 feet?
Yeah, it's out there. It was a hard perception.
Yeah, I'm gonna launch an arrow. That's at the limit, but YOLO, yeet.
I mean, we don't know. It could be a friendly.
Friendly shadowing us?
I mean, maybe they're just waiting to see if we're aggressive. You know, it doesn't want to just approach. I mean, you do what you think is best, but that's my take. Maybe we should wait before, making an attack type action.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I put my bow away, pull out my pistols, cast invisibility, and I'm headed that way without them. Stealthily.
All right, I'm going to keep heading forward on the same path then. All right.
So, both
Arya's
Uriah and
gonna
Alindy
look
are
around.
invisible. Are y'all both going that way? Or just one?
As far as I know, it's just me.
Okay.
I would follow him.
Well, you would see him go invisible and walk in that
Oh,
direction.
he's going. Invisible. Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
missed
I'm
that,
gone,
sorry.
dog. You didn't even,
You would
you didn't even
assume
see
he's...
it.
It's a bunch of invisible folks. Y'all are gonna bump into each other, be like, "Oh, it's you!" Start hitting each other.
Just start fighting each other out of nowhere. All right, so you want me to roll stealth check?
Yes. Well, y'all are invisible, so do it with advantage.
Hey, Captain, before you get too far, just remember that look on Arya's face when you said you wanted to kill the guy. Just try not to, if this happens to be that guy, try not to kill him.
I can't hear you. I'm invisible.
It doesn't mean you can't hear. It just means we can't see you.
All right, I got 28.
Okay. And Uriah? Advantage stealth?
Jeez. Dirty 20.
Okay. So they're stealthed up pretty good. What are the others doing?
We're continuing to move forward on our path.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what I'm told them we should do.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep a good lookout. And not just in that direction, but around.
As y'all are walking in your space, every once in a while you'll come across this imprint in the ground. Very large, tripedally in feet size. So there's like 3 imprints.
I swear to God, Stackhouse, if this is an owl bear, I'm punching Queen in the face.
You want it to be an owl bear? No, it's not.
No, I don't want it to be an owl bear.
Okay. Well, it's not. So here we are. You see these imprints. Do a either animal handling or survival check, whichever is
Is
higher.
it them or us?
Y'all, the ones going.
The main party? Okay.
The not captain.
Arya got a 17. Arlo got a 12.
Arlo, bro, what you doing?
21.
Okay, Arya and Rhodey, you would probably be able to recognize these as like drake prints, or almost dragony type feet.
Okay.
They're pretty large.
It looks like we might have. There's still drakes in the area. Probably. We should probably make sure we maintain security on all sides and watch in the air as well.
Alindi and Uriah, make a dex save.
Arlo,
17.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Almost instinctively, you feel like a shift in the wind, and it causes you both to kind of like jump back. And in that moment, the grass around you kind of like blades out, and you see for a second a shimmer of this drake-like creature, almost like camouflaging with its surrounding, and it looks in the direction of the two of you, even though y'all are both invisible, and it's like sniffing heavily, possibly picking up on your scents.
I'm casting Ray of Enfeeblement right off the rip, dog.
Okay. Roll
We're
to
not
hit.
playing this game. I'm not dying today.
I mean, you sure about that?
Oh, I'm gonna try not to die.
Okay, well, you try and roll to hit.
Oh God, that's never a good sign. Roll to hit. Shit. 24.
Okay. That hits. Roll damage.
It's a debuff, dog.
What does it do?
Boop boop a doo.
all your attacks only do half damage against him.
Yeah.
Or
Correct.
against him.
Well, against anybody, yeah, it just does half damage every time it attacks.
Okay. So this ray shoots out from Alindi, and Alindi becomes visible. Can I have Alindi, Uriah roll for initiative? Rhodey, Arlo, Arya, perception checks to see if you notice.
Yeah,
So-
19 for initiative.
19.
23.
Yep, you notice. Rhodey,
Arya got a 14. Arlo got a 19.
I got an 8.
Arlo notices.
I got a nat 1.
Did you really?
For your
Yes.
initiative roll? Bruh.
Yep. I did the
Raya's
good job.
like, the captain's back. Let me roll for this guy. What? That's no.
What is that, like a 16? I mean, a 6, I mean? It's still not a 1.
What's your dex, Alindy?
Oh, sorry. Give me a sec. Get back to it. My dex roll.
Just your dex score.
That's 24. My
No.
my
Your
Modified?
dexterity.
it's a +5.
So it's 20. 20? It's 20.
It has
Okay.
to be a 20.
Yeah, you
Yes,
go
it's
first.
a 20. Sorry.
I rolled
yeah,
a 1
20.
as well, so I was like, which one's gonna go first?
It's a 20. 20.
Arlo and Rhodey, you see this. You see Alindy, and then you see him fire off this thing. You can either ignore or.
I mean, Arlo sees the captain attacking something. and
well,
he's
as soon as
just
that
like,
ray of enfeeblement hits this creature, it becomes visible for all of you.
Oh, okay, he
So
can
there's
see
this
the
large
creature.
drake.
And we
Oh,
also
okay.
and we
That's
also see Alindy now as well, because when he cast the spell, he became visible.
Mhm.
Um,
All right,
Oh, right.
Arlo
It-
is going to pull out his weapon and charge in.
it looks like the captain is
Being
in.
the captain.
Yes. I'm going to
Yep, captain's damsel in distress again. Let's go.
call out my
God
wild.
damn it, Arlo.
No, wait. I'm gonna wait till we get within range, and then I'll call it my wildfire druid. So, and I'm gonna let Arya make sure you keep an eye out what's going on. Don't get distracted. Just we're gonna head over there, and as soon as we get there, make sure we're not gonna get attacked from behind us or from other drakes.
You two roll for initiative.
15 for Arlo.
Okay.
23.
Sweet. So start of this round, Uriah, you see your boy Alindy attacking this thing.
How far away is it?
It's within like 10 feet of you.
Okay. I'll point at it and say, "Your kin's blood is still wet on my blade," and cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
And that's a wisdom save.
Oh, that's a 5.
Nice.
It hasn't taken damage yet, though.
Okay.
Right? Ray Infilment doesn't do any damage?
Correct.
Correct, okay.
It takes 19 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. I'm like, where's all my numbers? 19, you said?
19.
Sweet. Anything else?
And then for my bonus action, I will run in and use sneak attack.
Nice. We out here modding our characters on Diademia Aftermath. Don't add us.
And that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. How does sneak attack work with 2 weapons? Or never mind, it's just 1 attack because it's
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just that.
Yeah.
Also,
28.
did you do these with advantage?
Oh,
wait, it's a save. Never mind. I see. Never mind.
so
It prevents you from
10.
like doing crit damage for a bonus action.
So 16 points from the blade. Sneak attack. Where are you? And 20 extra points from the sneak attack.
Okay.
That's how you do it, right? Weapon and then 66.
So I think the way I was trying to word it is you do your Toll of the Dead, and depending on if it's taking damage or not, it does the 8 or 12. And then because you hit, you can just automatically do sneak attack damage. So you would just roll your sneak attack.
Okay, then take off the 16 and
Okay,
it would just be 20 sneak attack.
sweet. Anything else for your turn?
I would stay in range, in close combat range of it.
Okay, so now you're like in 5 feet. Sweet.
Yeah.
Lindy, you go first because you got that high dex. What would you like to do? You're visible. Uriah's now visible, possibly flanking it, I would imagine, but it doesn't matter because you're within 5 feet, so they'll get advantage.
I'm running and gunning, my guy.
You're not
I'm
actually
gonna shoot
shooting
him.
it, are you?
Yes, I'm actually going to shoot it.
Because right now you're
Send it.
10 feet away. If you engage with it, you'll be 5 feet away, but your ranged attacks will be at disadvantage. However, if you're not within 5 feet of the creature, Uriah, your rogue boy, won't be able to get advantage on his attack rolls because there's no ally close enough. So
Okay, so I essentially have to stay where I'm at for him to get advantage.
yes, but you also, taking that into consideration, would have to use either physical melee like close up or non-ranged spells, or else you'll be rolling at disadvantage. This is what the captain has to process through his mind.
I know, right?
At least until Rhodey and at least Arlo gets there, so Arlo can engage, and then you can back up.
Well, Mark of the Reaper says I don't need advantage to do sneak attack if Toll of the Dead hits.
Yeah, for that combo that you're using. If you're trying to use like your normal.
Normal. Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Sorry. Continue.
All right, well, I guess I'm swapping out weapons and going for daggers and Lucifer's sword.
Okay. So you're doing
I'm gonna hit-
two-handed stuff.
Yep, I'm gonna hit him with both of them.
Roll to hit.
Lucifer.
All right, for the dagger.
Lucifer was his old captain. Oh.
26 for the dagger, and then to hit for the sword is
We're just gonna reverse
18.
that because I'd imagine your sword has a higher plus to hit.
yeah. Okay, so 26 for Lucifer's sword, 18 for dagger.
Okay, both of those hit.
So it didn't matter.
I mean, it matters because you can't add your proficiency bonus to the second attack. So your dagger, whatever the plus is, you don't add that for that one.
The damage.
For the damage.
You still add your hit.
Okay, so 14 plus 4, 18 for damage on the sword, and
Okay.
then so you don't get to add the proficiency on the second attack.
Not unless you have the feat
I
two weapon
Yeah, I do.
fighting.
yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah, I should.
You should and you do are two different things.
Let's see.
Because I'm pretty sure you weren't built to be a two-weapon fighter, is what I'm saying.
I thought I had. Let me see.
I could be wrong. Don't ask.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
It would be in your feats.
Features and traits at the very bottom.
I'm going.
He's probably not there yet. You do not have two-weapon fighting. Or sorry, I should say dual wielder.
Yeah, I guess I don't. Wow. Every other character that I have does. That's weird.
Dual wielder, you gain a +1 to AC. No, not even dual wielder. You don't have the fighting archetype of what's it called? Fighting initiate.
Yeah, I don't-
Initiate of.
I got you.
But anyone can still wield an offhand weapon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you just don't add the +2. So
Right.
with the fighting initiate, you can do 2-weapon fighting, and then it allows you to add your modifier to your second one. And then with the dual wielder, you can use that even if they're not finesse weapons.
All right. So damage was just 2 for the dagger.
Okay.
And then bonus action. Oh no, that was my bonus action then. Correct.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Anything else? Since you're not moving, you attack,
that's all
and then you bonus action. That's all.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Sweet. Next is the Drake's turn. And I can hit you hard because you actually have more than just like one person. It's not Uriah by himself. So, it is going to multi-attack. It gets 3 attacks. It's going to go for Alindi first. Nat 20 plus 9. 29 to hit.
Yeah, well, obviously, jackass.
I'm just saying. You know, you might have something up your sleeve.
I don't even know why you asked that question. You're just being a
Because
dick
I'm
at this
being
point.
a dick. But, so that's a 10. 13. You take 18 points of piercing damage. And then... No, that's not a D6. That's not a D6. You take 5 points of fire damage.
That's halved
Halved?
because of the ray of enfeeblement.
Yeah, all that damage would be halved then.
Okay,
See,
so
you remembering your stuff? That's not concentration, by the way, is it? It's just like for however long.
No, no, it's not.
Do I need to make a save?
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, you get a con save at the end of your turn.
Okay. 17. Oh, that's pretty high. So we'll try. We'll go for it. Oh wait, that's one attack. Never mind. What am I doing? The next one's gonna come for my boy Uriah, cause you know we gotta spread the love. Does a 15 hit?
No, sir.
Okay, we're gonna spread the love again on Uriah.
Naturally.
17. Does that hit?
No.
Son of a duck! What did I give you all?
Yes! Yes!
Anyway.
You only gave me the power of the gods.
11 damage is all that piece of shit dealt. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Get out of here, you crappy Drake.
Now I'm about to make my con save.
Oh no.
16 just misses. Sweet. Top of the order, Arlo, you're about 60 feet away from this creature.
What was Arlo's initiative?
It was 50.
Oh wait, no, Rhodey, you're about 60 feet away from this
I was
creature.
gonna say I'm like
Yeah.
23 was my initiative. I'm not sure how he would have beat that. I didn't remember it. So I'm within 60 feet. Within 60 feet. So I'm gonna run 30 feet,
Okay, so now you're
and
at
then I'm going to pop my wildfire spirit.
30. Okay.
Boom. And I'm gonna pop it in such a way that only the Drake is within 10 feet. So like kind of off, so that it doesn't get Uriah or the captain. And it has to make a dexterity save of 17.
12.
Awesome. So it does 2d6 plus a d8 of damage. That's 14 points of fire damage.
Okay, that's halved.
Oh, great.
It's red,
Oh,
by
he's-
the way.
He's a red Drake. I feel like my 26 perception might have told me that.
Oh yeah, by the way, it's red.
Not that it'll do me any good since I'm a wildfire druid. But yeah, so that's my action, my bonus action.
So you have to use your
Um,
action to make it attack?
Yeah, no, that's not the attack. That my first action is summoning it.
Oh, you have to use the action
It'll
to
have
summon
another
and then-
attack on its turn after I finish. And I guess that I don't have a bonus action that I can use right now. But now it's its turn.
Okay.
And it's gonna do the flame seed. Where'd it go?
Oh, Stack, I did find it. I do have action and combat, 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, that's what everybody has. But the
Oh, I
one
thought
that
that
you
was,
need is
Like the feet and the other thing. Yeah, I got it. Okay, understood.
Yep. And actually, what it's going to do is it's going to go to Ilindi, and it's going to do its fiery teleportation and bamf Ilindi back 20 feet
Perfect.
Away.
Thank you.
away from the Drake, and it has to also make another DC save of 17.
for which?
Dexterity.
Okay. 10.
So it doesn't make it, and that is another D8 plus proficiency bonus. That's 17 fire damage reduced to 8.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, after it was halved.
Anything
and
else?
And that will be the end of my wildfire spirit's turn. Iggy.
Okay. Coming back up to Uriah, you watch as Alindi gets teleported back 20 feet, and this wildfire spirit is there. Anything there's this wildfire spirit like 10 feet away from it, I think. And then, yeah, it's your turn.
Well, it bamfed.
Oh, it went with Alindi?
Yeah,
Okay.
it has to.
Okay.
So
And
then whatever's left. Right. Is that Uriah that's left there by himself?
Yeah.
This is all too
Oh, I
familiar.
didn't know it was his turn next. My bad. I totally
It's all good.
took away the
I have ways around it.
Okay, good.
I will just, point at it with my blade and say, my blade can't wait to taste your blood too, and cast Toll the Dead again.
Okay.
The wisdom save.
Nat 20.
Okay. Can I make you re-roll that?
Oh! Wisdom? Does this boy have any wisdom? Oh, he does. Okay, 17.
Okay. It doesn't work then.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no!
I'm sorry.
Uriah's like, I'm a fucking badass, and the Drake's like, bet.
Well, then I will just attack it for my bonus action.
Okay.
With that would be a 27.
That hits.
Great. 12 plus 17 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Arlo, you're about 60 feet away from this Drake.
All right, Arlo's going to move his full 30 feet, and he is going to point his fingers at this Drake, and he's going to cast Arcane Shackles. Target must make a Constitution saving throw.
14.
It's 15 save. So it is now grappled in place. And until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Anything else?
That was my movement action. Do I have bonus actions? Yeah, we're gonna Misty Step over there.
Okay.
So that's another 30 feet.
Um,
So I think I'm like right up next to it, huh?
Yeah, just so you know, grapple, it can still attack you, but it'll be at disadvantage. It just can't move.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Lindy?
Can I put my battle helmet on for this? Because shit's about to get real.
No.
No.
Okay. All right, I'm casting Hellish Rebuke.
Doesn't it have to hit you first?
It did hit me.
But you have to do it.
You have to do it like
As a reaction?
it happens.
Oh, well, that's fucking lame.
Yeah, basic as me.
It's a reaction. It's not an action or a bonus action. It's a reaction.
Yeah, but he attacks after I go. That's some bullshit.
You could use it then. You have your reaction to your next turn.
Yeah, I guess.
Also fire damage.
Ah!
I learned that the hard way last session.
He was gonna wait for me to do it and then be like, haha, bitch, gotcha. All right, fine. I'm going Witch Bolt then.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Which bolt?
Does a boop 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 doop 26 hit?
Yes.
And 33 damage on that.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh crap! Come on, computer, stop doing this. Oh, good lord! I had it all planned out, and then you ruined it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna hit him with Toll of the Dead.
You can't do that.
Oh well, it is what it is then, I guess.
A, because
Alright, now-
it's action spell, and B, because you can't use 2 action spells. I'm like, I don't know how
why
else
I
to
keep
word
doing
this.
All right, then for my bonus action, I guess I'm shooting him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, you rolled a hit.
Okay, but I'll be hitting your boy Uriah or Arlo, so
20.
yeah, that hits. I'm gonna bump up its fucking armor class.
8
Bang.
damage.
It's about the Super Saiyan. This isn't even my final form. What'd you say?
8 damage.
Okay.
It's been too long since I've played.
It shows.
I know. Leave me alone.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Do some quick maths real quick. Okay. It will. I guess just actually, it will use its tail attack first on Arlo. Disadvantage. 17 to hit?
Nope.
See, now I bet you like this freaking Mind Flayer armor. Come at me. I'll try it one more time.
I'm kind of pissed that I didn't take any armor with me.
Does a 20 hit? Arlo?
As a reaction, I'm gonna use shield,
Okay.
and it misses.
Well, It wouldn't hit anyway because at disadvantage you can hold your shield because
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Oh.
Rookie mistake.
Who would probably be squishier? Maybe. I don't even know now. I will try and attack Uriah with my last hit. Okay, that's good. So does a 20 hit?
What?
Cause okay, how far is Uriah from me?
5 feet.
Okay, cool. You have disadvantage.
I already have disadvantage because I'm grappled.
You
Well,
have
then you're
double
even more
disadvantage, boy.
disadvantage.
Yes.
There's
Double
no double
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
No such thing as
my
double
fucking
disadvantage.
God. And then freaking
That's
PJ's like,
already
yeah, you're even
started
more
with that
disadvantage.
bullshit.
Dude, I'm voting for double disadvantage. You better roll again,
She
boyo.
tried. Does a 20 hit Uriah?
Yeah, 20 hits.
Okay. Can I have you make a strength save?
Oh, not
while
this
I
again.
roll this damage.
Don't
Already-
worry, Doc. It's half. It's half. It'll be all right.
9.
I'm just gonna roll a regular.
Is it biting on my arm again? I swear.
It's the tail one, so it's probably trying to prone you. So you take 12, 13, 14, 17 piercing. No,
From a tail?
bludgeoning damage. 12 bludgeoning from a tail. It pierces into your soul. No. 12 bludgeoning. What was your strength save?
9.
Okay. And you are now knocked prone on your, so just so you know. Which would be fun if I had more attacks to hit you with, but I don't. Yep, that's the end of my turn. Top of the order, Rhodey.
All right. I am. Sorry. I'm going to use.
And then Uriah, you're next. And Arlo, you're after Uriah.
I'm going to cast Summon Elemental.
Okay.
And I'm going to summon I'm going to summon an Earth Elemental. And I'm going to summon him right next to the Drake. Trying to figure out how to use him, sorry. And he is going to multi-attack.
Okay. Just so you know, this is concentration, but you probably.
Mm-hmm. And my attack modifier. 9. Reach of 5. So it's a +9, D10 +4, +4. All right. Whoops, that flew off.
Runaway dice.
That would have been a 24 to hit, but I know it doesn't count. It's still a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's a D10 +8. For the first attack. 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And another attack. Natural 20. So that's 2d10 +8. Wait. I just realized I rolled a d8 while ago. That's dumb. Ha. and 10. 22 points of bludgeoning damage for the second attack.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of Rhodey's turn, and the Iggy, my little wildfire spirit, is going to flame seed, and that'll be 21 to hit,
That hits.
and 8, 6. And that is 14 points of fire damage, rounded down to 7. And that is the end of Iggy's turn.
Okay. Uriah.
So I'm knocked prone. Is that what happened?
Yes.
Can I use Misty Step to like appear standing behind it?
And remember,
I mean, you
there's
can
a-
stand up and just like catty corner yourself a bit.
There's
As
a-
long
and
as you
there's
stay
a-
engaged.
There's also an earth elemental right next to it as well.
Okay. Does it get like an opportunity to attack when I'm trying to get up or something like that?
No, it just
Okay.
halves your movement to stand up.
Okay, then I will just stand up. And I think I have advantage now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna swing.
Okay.
That's a dirty. No, that's 22.
That hits.
And 14 on the first hit.
Okay.
And I rolled a 10 for my second hit.
Okay, that misses.
2 hit.
Any bonus actions?
Wouldn't the second attack be a bonus action?
Oh, you don't have to. Okay, yeah. It would.
That's all.
Arlo with Lindy on deck. Oh yeah, and Arlo, you teleported like right up to it as well. So there's Earth Elemental and there's Arlo, and then there's Uriah. And then 20 feet back, there's Lindy and the flame.
And this thing is
spirit.
still grappled, right?
Yeah, you
Does
said to Lindy
this-
yours.
Okay. Does that mean I get advantage on the attack if it's grappled?
Yeah. Which I
Sweet.
forgot to tell you, Uriah. Roll again to see if you hit for those with either crit for the first one or hit for the second one.
Oh, I didn't do sneak attack damage either.
Oh yeah, and sneak attack.
Why are you
Well-
giving us so much?
I rolled a natural 1
I'm gonna wreck you all.
and then an 18. So
The natural 1 was for your see if it crit. The 18 was for the second one you missed, right?
Yeah.
So that hits, and then
Okay.
you can roll sneak attack, and then you can roll damage for that second hit.
7 for the attack. And where's that sneak attack damage? There it is. 21 damage from the sneak attack.
Okay.
Thank you.
Arlo. Yes, you do
s-
have advantage still.
Okay, so I'm going to hit this thing twice with the great sword. First one is a 24,
That hits.
and the second one is a 23.
Both hit.
So 11, 12, and then it does an extra 2d6.
It's looking
That
rough.
is 11, 12. Got to do math. Math is hard. That's 33 points of slashing damage.
Okie dokes. Anything else?
Is there anything else I can do? Let me see. I'll action surge and do it again.
Okay.
First attack's a 23.
How do you want to kill it? The judgment is yours. It has 1 HP, so.
So Arlo is going to kind of slash at it a couple times, and then he kind of gets that action surge, hits him again, and then he kind of like takes the blade and brings it down on the head, clean, quick.
Sweet. You all are outside of combat.
I'm looting the dragon.
It doesn't have anything on it.
Oh, lame.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for anything else.
Yeah, Arya's been keeping watch the entire time.
I don't think there's anything else coming.
She kind of like yells out, waving to Rhodey.
Thanks for watching our backs, Arya. You did great.
Anyone
Did a
need
good job.
healing?
Yeah, I got hit again.
Well, I've got this earth elemental for the next hour.
Uriel will just kind of like, slump up towards Arya and just kind of like show like a scratched wound on his ribs. Not say a word, just.
That's the
She kind of just smiles,
Luck
like,
to Queen Corvy and inspo to Brent.
Ooh!
first time I've ever used that spell, so I was really trying to figure out how to use it that whole time.
But yeah, like Arya just smiles at Uriel, like, kind of like it's okay, like feeling bad, and she's gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Also, I have like no spell slots because I just fought a Drake. Like,
So you got
What,
13
an
points
hour
of
ago?
healing. 13 points of healing back into the body.
oh, thank you.
So are y'all just progressing forward towards this cave?
I think we should rest for a little bit and take one of them there long rests so we have
You
some
can't take a
spell
long
slot.
rest out
Yeah, we
in
can.
front of a plains
no
where they can get freaking pop shots.
Said no camp.
If anybody needs a short rest, I think maybe we could wait until we have a little bit more cover. Does anyone need a short rest?
I mean, I don't necessarily need my spells, but
Do you get your spells back on a short rest?
I'm pretty sure. Where would that
If-
say on the character sheet?
I mean,
Well,
if you're
yeah,
a warlock,
if you're a
you-
warlock, it comes back in a short rest. If you're
Yeah, I need a short rest, boys and girls.
I think all of us need long rests.
I mean,
I got all these spell slots.
I'll keep guard.
I mean, no, Arya's fine. I'm just saying everyone else.
Rhodey's only used one spell slot, and she's 100%. She'll
I mean,
keep
I
guard.
think I still have my second level spell slots all open. I just burned through my first level.
Yeah, I'm
If-
gonna need a short rest.
Okay, so we can do a short rest for Lindy. He's part
Okay,
warlock. I think.
who's on guard?
I am.
Okay.
Arlo will be as well. Well, Arya's still tending to Uriah's wounds.
Are y'all doing anything over this short rest?
Uriah, what are you at as far as health wise?
I'm
Don't
good
know.
now.
He just looks rough. He looks like he's been through some things.
I'm better after that last heal. I just
Also-
am missing 5 points.
Also, at the let me make sure that I understand this feature correctly. Cauterizing flames. When a small or larger creature dies within 30 feet of me, my wildfire spirit, a harmless spectral flame springs forth where it was for 1 minute. And when any creature I see enters that space, I can use my reaction to extinguish the spectral flame and either heal the creature or deal fire damage. So if Uriah who needs healing first? This is free healing. I get 2d10 plus 5.
I could use it. I'm at like
It'll
I'm
save
not
you.
bad off, but I'm like 20, almost 30 points down.
Okay,
Give it to me.
so just for meta's sake, whenever you look at an individual, you don't know how much HP they have. So describe your injuries in terms of, I look rough, I look really rough, bruh, I'm about to go down, or...
Who needs-
Bruh, I'm dead.
I don't look rough. You can tell I've been in a fight.
I mean,
there we go.
Is Uriah close to pretty full health?
Uriah's looking much better. He may have like a scratch on his arm.
Yeah, there
So
we
I'm,
go.
I'm gonna be.
Olindia's got like a black eye and a bloody nose, and a couple scrapes here and there.
So the usual.
Okay, so that whoever needs it, that's 18 points of healing.
Yeah, there we go. All right, thank you, sir.
Arya's kind of like patching up Uriah. She's just like,
Uriah, you really have to stop being so reckless.
I sometimes just can't control it. Thank you for watching us. Keeping us
Right.
safe.
Arya hasn't taken damage this whole fucking day.
Well, she had a nice nap too.
Oh!
I healed you! What do you want?
Wow. Hey, did you get the license plate to that bus he just drove over you?
Oh my gosh.
And it's been like 8 weeks since I played this character. It's like trying to get back in the groove.
No,
Oh.
I completely understand.
Rhodey and Arlo perception checks.
God damn it.
24.
22.
Okay. Between the two of you taking watch, you see this man maybe 3 miles away walking towards the camp. And he has like a large great sword strapped to his back.
And Arlo kind of like
Arlo.
leans over.
With your perception, you would recognize him as Gray.
Oh, shit.
Is that your.
Yeah, that's
Is
him.
that our friend the barbarian?
Yeah, that's Gray.
And-
Hey, question, Stacks, do I hear this?
No, because you being a little bitch and you taking a short rest. You better roll over. With your black eye.
I like roll over in my sleep and like better keep it down.
This is our captain, ladies and gentlemen.
If you wake Olindy up, you know what's gonna happen.
It's just like nestled up next to you, just like sleeping. All his
I
eyes
like
are
have
closed.
drool like dripping out of my mouth off my cheek.
Well,
No, Melee, don't.
Oh no! Oh gosh!
You leave
Perfect.
Bailey out of this, all right? We got rid of her.
But she's your girl, isn't she?
Nope.
well, we've got about 30 minutes before he reaches camp. That should be enough time for
He's a fast fucking walker.
For the captain to finish his nap.
Right. Have you thought about how we should approach this?
I mean, you know him.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking maybe I go in and try to talk to him.
Yeah, that's probably the best. You know, I think maybe you and Arya. I mean, we don't have to put
Arya's staying with
right.
you.
I'm not saying she's going up front. I'm just saying, you know, maybe if she's seen, she's a pretty calming presence on everyone around her. She didn't have to go up and talk to him, and we'll always be in between the two, so she's safe. But you know, maybe she should just stand up, and we'll keep him. You know, we'll keep him a good 100, 120 feet from camp. But I would like to approach him in a non-threatening manner and just kind of wait.
You and me both. The one thing I'm concerned with, though, is as he just looks over to Alendi, is him opening his big mouth.
Well, I mean, you have a point, but I think he understands your sister's feelings on the issue, and I don't think he would do anything to upset your sister.
In my sleep, I say, I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch.
Okay. Well,
You were saying, Rhodey?
right. I think that we'll be all right.
The optimism.
Yeah. Lindy sometimes is a little hot-headed, but I think he seems to make the right decisions when it's on the line. So I trust him.
If you trust him, then I trust him, I guess.
I mean, he's a good leader. He has his quirks, but he is a good leader. So let's just kind of walk out and wait. And I'm not gonna draw any weapons, and I don't think you should either. We could just, stand there in a non-threatening manner. Wait for him
Somebody
to-
should have relayed that to the captain.
We haven't walked off yet. And Arya and Uriah, could y'all make sure when the captain wakes up, he knows the situation?
Yeah, we can do that.
I think your eyes resting too.
All right. Well, at least we know the captain will listen to you, Arya.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he always listens to you. You know that.
Oh, man.
All right. We're gonna try to make sure that this doesn't get out of hand. And I'm gonna let Arlo kind of lead the conversation. Just we want to find out what's going on with this gentleman.
All right, well, shall we then?
I think so.
And Arla's going to lead.
So you two start walking out in the direction of this man. How far are y'all trying to keep him from camp?
About 120 feet.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So y'all kind of stand at that perimeter and wait for
Yeah.
him to walk up. It takes next 15 minutes or so. And he approaches.
Fast walker. I mean, if you
He is a fast walker.
walk at 10-minute pace, which is a jog, it's still 30 minutes for 3 miles.
It takes him a bit to get to camp.
I want him to take at least 30 minutes. I'll make sure Lindy's finished with his nap.
I want him to stay asleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
But yeah, so Arlo sees Gray approaching, and he kind of holds his hands up. Gray, long time no see. How you doing?
Who are you, and why do you know my name?
Ooh.
You don't remember. You don't remember Arya? Arlo?
No. But I do know that you just killed 2 of my good drakes.
Oh, those were your drakes. Well, my apologies, but they were attacking us, so we had to defend ourselves.
They are trained to kill on sight. You did not answer why you know my name.
Because we do know you.
I think you are mistaken.
No, I'm pretty sure we're not mistaken.
And how do you know me?
Well, we actually met at the Laughing Goblin Tavern that you owned, actually. Does this not ring a bell?
You see, like, slight confusion in his brows.
No, not
No.
not ringing a bell. No. Well, that's troublesome. But how have you been? What have you been up to? Arlo's still playing off like they were like long nosed buddies.
It's like, he looks at you. Things have been difficult.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear. You want to talk about it? What are you doing all the way out here anyway? What happened to the Laughing Goblin?
I do not know of this laughing goblin you keep speaking of. I am on a mission to find my daughter.
Your daughter? You never said you had a daughter.
Considering I do not know who you are, this makes sense.
Well, I don't know if you lost your memory or what. We do know each other.
It's impossible.
You were Gray the Jolly, actually, at one point. Though you're not so jolly anymore. So, you're looking for your daughter here in the mountains?
No. She was taken away.
Oh, okay. So, what are you doing out here then?
I was planning to get her back.
Oh, well, maybe Arya and I can assist you with that.
Who has your daughter?
I have not actually seen her. The woman, she's no longer here.
Or who? I couldn't hear you.
Her mother, she is dead.
I'm terribly sorry. When was your daughter taken?
A while back. When she was
Do you
but
know
a
where-
child.
When you say a while back, like, are we talking years?
Yes.
Um,
Right. Well, like I said,
have you been
Per-
searching this entire time?
I was just informed by the woman who had the woman I loved killed that I have a daughter.
Who was this woman?
She's a witch.
And what do you know her name or what she goes
What-
by?
what she looks like?
Some addressed her as the Blood Wolf Queen.
I knew he was going to say that. You know,
But none call her that now, after I chopped off her head.
oh, okay.
Arlo kind of looks to Rhodey like,
He just killed the Lindy's mom.
You know, Lindy might be mad, but not for the reason you think. He might be mad because he didn't get to do it.
So, Gray, you didn't answer my question from before. Why are you out here? Specifically up in these mountains. I mean, my friends and I had just passed this raided village. Do you know anything about it?
Yes. Sympathizes to the Blood Wolf Queen.
Were they sympathizers or just dominated subjects?
Regardless, most of them are dead now.
Oh. Well,
So you were the one responsible for what happened then to the village.
Yes.
Oof.
And anyone I know who's connected to her, I will exact the same justice.
Justice. Right. So slaughtering villagers is justice in your eyes.
I
don't
met
get all
this woman.
antagonistic, Arlo.
Do you know who she is? Do you know what she's
I am
capable
well
of?
aware of who she is and what she's capable of.
Then her reign ends with me. Her
Believe it.
bloodline ends with me. Everything she loves, cares for, ends with me.
Did he just say he was going to kill Lindy? All right.
You didn't hear that.
And Arlo is just like, Gray, you already killed her.
You-
Why do this?
You weren't there.
To me, you killed her. That's justice enough, don't you think?
You weren't there when they took her. Tortured her.
Is Stax talking? Because I can't hear him.
You weren't there when they took her. Tortured her. To exact some curse on her own kin. And then, after, and only after, she wasn't suitable, she had her killed. Only to do the same exact thing to someone else.
We know.
If you know, then why are you defending her?
We're not defending her, not even a little bit. It was part of our mission to end her as well.
Well, it seems I accomplished that for you.
Well, you beat us to it, yeah.
I'm just
Oh.
trying to say, Gray.
Quit
We're not your enemy.
calling me Gray as if we're friends. I do not know who any of you are. You come here, you slaughter my drakes. You're no
The
friends of
drakes
mine.
attacked us.
They attacked us first.
They are trained to attack.
Okay.
Right. What? So then you understand they attacked us. We're not going to just stand there and let them eat us.
It was all self-defense.
Regardless, they are just beasts.
You can train more. So, are you just going to stay out here in these mountains terrorizing small villages?
No. I'm going to go get my daughter.
Where do you believe she is?
Not on this realm.
What,
Okay, well,
you
how do
know-
you
you know what
plan
her
on...
name? You know what her name is?
Yes, it's Colty. We agreed upon it. Together.
That's a really pretty name.
Why does Brent look like he knows who he's talking about?
Colty is a character I play in another campaign.
So, how exactly are you planning to get her back if she's not on this plane?
The witch was arrogant enough to wear a talisman that allows her to plane shift to different areas.
Damn it. And you have this necklace?
Of course I have it. I chopped off her head.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I thought I would ask. Maybe she wasn't wearing it at the time and you just happened to stumble upon it.
Arlo's like stand-up comedian, and this is my final call.
So these mountains, you just live in up here, or
No. We are scouting for our next plane, our next decision, our next course of action.
Who's
our decision?
Who's we?
Yeah, who is we? Exactly, Gray.
And around that time, this person appears next to Gray, probably having walked with him this whole time. Hello, Arlo. You see Galen standing there.
Well, I was not expecting to see you.
Who?
Galen?
Seems you're not a wolf anymore.
No, we had the curse broken, actually.
Obviously by you.
Not by me.
Actually, no, that's true. It was broken before she was killed. We know actually who did that.
Shh.
That was me saying that myself, not Rhodey.
You have to be specific. Go over here having a panic attack. Rhodey, shut up.
Rhodey's definitely not going to say that out loud.
What are you doing here? I'm assuming you're traveling with Gray?
Yes, for quite some time now. We have similar interests.
And you said his name is Galen? Galen?
Galen, similar interests. What do you mean?
The Blood Wolf Queen. I've been tracking her, finding information about her ever since that failed mission we all went on.
Well, she's dead now, according to Gray.
Yes, I know, I was there.
Oh, you were there.
So just make sure that, since apparently you know we're not an enemy of Gray's, I mean, can you make sure he understands that as well?
Me being here is the only reason you all are still alive.
Oof.
He wanted to attack you all while you were at camp, but I recognized Arya. And you, Arlo.
Well, appreciate keeping us alive.
What are y'all doing here?
Oh, you know, traveling, adventuring.
It's not
Like I was
very
telling-
specific.
I mean, that's just what we're doing.
Our original mission was to hunt down the Blood Wolf Queen.
But now that she's gone,
So that's kind of how we ended up here.
Well, it would seem your mission is complete.
so it seems.
So what are your immediate plans?
Besides finding Gray's daughter.
Like, right, but
Gray, and I won't speak for him, has...
Him. There's another.
No, I won't speak for Gray.
Oh, I misunderstood.
He has his own agenda. And I have mine.
Oh, okay. Well, what are you gonna be doing then?
I'm still searching for someone.
who are you searching for?
Someone that I'm not even sure is alive. She left our village a long time ago.
There's always that possibility that this person might still be alive.
Yeah, I have fleeting hope that she's out there. But I refuse to give up unless evidence shows otherwise.
Is it somebody we might know or be able to help you?
Yeah, what's the name of this person?
Her name's Azalith.
Azalith.
Yes.
Wood elf? Orange hair?
Yes.
Druid?
So you know her.
Yeah. We had the greatest pleasure of meeting her, actually. Yes.
Where is she now?
She's good question. No idea. Last we knew, she disappeared.
Sounds about right.
But she was alive and well.
And he kind of nods. You can see that he's in his calmer winter form. His Eladrin appearance has his hair and like this mopey blue. Gray looks at all of you. I'm glad I didn't kill you all.
We're kind of glad.
But we're glad you didn't kill us either.
But I'm not sure I can say that for all of you.
Why?
Again?
The amulet that witch wore. When I attune to it, it has a special property.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It allows me to sense the closest kin.
Oh, fuck! Ah, god damn it.
I hope Arya has calm emotions for that.
So do you want to explain to me?
Before you get... Before you... do anything rash, you should understand that just because someone is someone else's biological relation doesn't mean that they follow that person or didn't also wish them dead.
And you can see in his eyes, Rhodey, that normally on typical humans, you would be able to see a trickle of remorse or misjudgment about their actions, but his eyes are cold and dead.
He's an orc, right?
No, he's a human.
He's a human.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. That makes sense, actually, now.
And Arlo kind of steps between Rhodey and Gray. Look. He's a friend of ours. He doesn't mean any harm, and I kind of question his mental capacity at times, but not a threat. No real reason to kill him.
And as I said, he feels much the same way you do about...
Exactly. He wanted her dead too, so we're all on mutual terms.
And yet she was alive. If he wanted her dead, he would have killed her.
We tried.
We tried. You beat us to it.
You tried. You all there as a group.
What part of you got to her first do you not comprehend?
The part I comprehend is I was the only one willing to do what needed to be done.
I don't think that's the case.
Really? How many times have you seen this woman? Did you talk to her? Did you try to seek reason from her? Or do you know what she's capable of? You don't get reason from those types. Your efforts in trying to sway her to change her ways only gets others killed in the process.
It's called
From the
being
sound
human,
of it,
Gray.
you've encountered this woman multiple times. And yet she still lives. You didn't try.
Lived.
She didn't have a chance to live. And she thought, by telling me that I have a child out there, would serve as an olive branch.
Yeah, and you took that olive branch and snapped it in two. Arlo kind of looks over to Rhodey, giving her this look like, what do you want to do? In his eyes, they doesn't see any more. There's no reasoning with him.
Well, he hasn't, in Rhodey's mind, he hasn't stated clearly that he's about to attack or murder anyone.
The attempt, the
He's just saying.
the attention is there.
I think we're still. We haven't. There's been no attack yet, and until that happens, Rhodey has hope. Do you think that murdering a bunch of other innocent people is going to bring you closer to your daughter? Maybe there's something that we can do to help.
There is nothing either of you can do.
Yeah, I don't think you're giving us enough credit here.
What have
Can
you
we
done?
at least try?
We haven't tried because we didn't know you. Or at least the current you. Or there's a lot that we don't understand about what's happened. I mean, you know that Arlo here insists that he knew you before today as a man known as Gray the Jolly, who owned a restaurant and bar, and maybe that can still happen. Maybe that can still become.
There is no Jolly for me now.
Well, I can understand. I can understand why you feel that way and why you feel the way you do. Makes sense. How do you plan on finding your daughter?
I'm going to travel to the realm where she's at and bring her home.
What realm is she in? Do you know?
No, the talisman doesn't tell me that. And this amulet that I have doesn't sense my own kin. And perhaps I should ask that witch more information, but she didn't know. She just knew that my daughter was no longer here. But there is someone out there who does know. And I will find him or her I will go to wherever my daughter is and I will bring her home. And only then, will I have peace. Not jolly. I will never feel that ever again. But I will have peace. Which is why because Galen knows you, I will not kill your friend today.
Well, let's hope that there never comes a time where that comes to pass.
Then let's hope our paths do not cross in the future.
All right. Like I said, what are your immediate plans? Where do you go from here today?
There's a man by the name of Vladimir or something that I need to track down. If you, all in your generous states, can tell me more about this man, that would be very helpful, for the witch has brought him back.
Unfortunately, we don't know anyone by the name of... What was the name?
Vladimir Riviere.
Yeah, name does not ring a bell.
But the Riviere part would. Directly Joseph's last name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, don't lie to him. Say anything, but don't lie.
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh, this is
You say this man was dead but has been brought back?
Yes. He was an occultist vampire. A vampire. But apparently he was killed by a group. So she brought him back. He has a new form. Most likely doesn't go by that name anymore.
I'm not saying this out loud, but Uriah knows who he is, right?
Yeah, if Uriah was over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would definitely know.
And so would Lindy. I don't know this man of which you speak. Did he do something that would make you think he knows where your daughter is?
He's a bit of a tinkerer. He created this cursed amulet. He was the one that sent my daughter away.
To save her, right?
Define save when it comes from...
He saved her from the witch queen's sacrificial plans of her.
The only reason she was saved is because
He sent her away.
yet why was she there?
I don't know. You say the witch queen, blood wolf queen came and stole her and your wife.
She wasn't my wife. She was just a person I loved dearly.
What was her name?
It does not matter.
Goldie wants to know. um, I'm not from this realm.
Arlo's looking at Rhodey like, what are you doing?
And I'm just don't know what realm they sent your daughter to, but maybe we could help.
How exactly do you plan to help?
I don't know. I want to find a better way to find your daughter that doesn't involve murdering towns.
I'm only murdering sympathists.
But you didn't know if they were sympathists or not.
You said yourself you didn't give them a chance. I understand that there are towns that in the realm that she formerly ruled, but that doesn't mean that all of the inhabitants of this realm loved their ruler. They were just as much a victim of her actions as everyone else here. Many of them lost their daughters to this woman as well. She ruled her kingdom by fear.
If she
With an iron
ruled them
fist.
by fear, tell me why in that cave back there, there's ritualistic ruins.
I don't know what you mean. I haven't seen anything in the cave. I can't answer your question.
There's summoning circles, revivification circles, cult related. These people were not innocent. If they tell you otherwise, you are a fool.
Just because there's evidence of something, you can't necessarily tie it to any individual specifically. There's someone that has done it, but that doesn't mean everyone. If it was in a cave, they were obviously hiding it from the rest of the population. Yes, there's someone who could have been a sympathizer, someone that she planted in this town to watch over them and probably to inform her of any betrayals they might be committing. And I don't know that that's what happened for a fact, but I'm saying it's just as likely likely for that to be the situation as what you're suspecting, that they're all
guilty.
They're all guilty. Can't know.
Great, there were children in that village, for God's sake.
Children can still be evil.
Says who?
Says their actions.
Children are nothing but victim. If they're children, they're not old enough to know what they're doing. Children can't be evil. They might have committed an action that would be judged as evil, but they don't know what they're doing. They've only done what they're taught. They haven't been shown right, then they don't know. I'm not condemning your actions. I'm just asking you not to repeat them. Don't condemn someone for something that you don't know whether or not they've done. Yes, there are people in this world that deserve nothing but a sharp blade to their neck. But that doesn't mean everyone does. There are ways that you can find your information that don't involve murdering innocent people.
No innocents were murdered.
How do you know that? Is this your opinion, or just is this something that you know for a fact that every person in that village that you put to the sword was guilty of committing some heinous act that was deserving of death?
And Galen looks at all of you. You know, your intents are good, but your actions don't back it up.
What do you mean?
The women and children are still in the cave.
What are you talking about?
The ones from the village.
The bodies you killed?
No. The innocents. They're alive back there.
So you didn't kill everyone, you spared the women and children.
Of course.
And you know that every male was guilty?
The only ones that died were the strict occultists.
Okay. Then I can, given your assurances of that, then I can live with that.
So, are you going to let them go? Since they're innocent.
Yes, we are. But not how you might think.
What do you mean, Galen?
Those symbols mean something. Mean something far sinister. Whatever was uncovered here isn't innately good. Something's coming. It almost feels like a world destroyer in a way. And it's not going to stop. Just because we spare the women and children or the innocents. It's hungry for something. Something only this realm has.
Okay. Maybe that's something that we can try to deal with while you search for your daughter.
How do you deal with a world destroyer? When you let the wolves nip at your crumbs. Whatever this is much larger than anything you all are capable of doing.
What do you think the timeline is for this world destroyer's arrival? Do you have a guess?
I imagine within the next
6
year or
months?
so.
A year? A lot can happen in a year.
Yes. A lot can happen in a year.
We were preparing for a confrontation, for a battle with the Blood Wolf Queen against she and her forces. Because we originally battled her and she destroyed our ship. It was out of the sky. We were spending that time since then to prepare for that battle. We would have been prepared.
Not many in the world get a chance to make the same mistake twice.
Well, we won't make the same mistake twice because you took care of her for us.
Yes.
But you're one man. And we're at least 5. There are a couple of others that will be joining us at some point in the future. Your goal is to find your daughter. I wish you God's guidance in your quest. Find her and save her.
And you watch as Gray starts to walk towards Rhodey and Arlo, just like in a straight line.
Like past them?
I'm going to give myself guidance.
He gets close, but stops. Your words seem sound, but I want to hear from him. If I find a notch out of place, I will kill him.
If you trust my words and trust my intentions, I'm representing to you that I follow that man. And I wouldn't follow anyone who I believed to be at odds with goodness and righteousness. Don't you fucking fuck this up.
Don't fuck it up.
Are we sure we want to do this? Are we sure?
I don't want to get into a battle with them, especially now.
Yeah, but I kind of want to fight
No.
I am. Brent is not going to be happy with you.
He looks at you, Rhodey. Her name was Lipsa. You all hear Lindy wake up with a burp.
Arya's just standing, like, watching them in the distance, clutching her amulet tightly, praying that things go okay.
And Lindy's walking up, stretching. Oh, yeah. That was a good nap. Hey there, Gray.
No, you did not.
We actually awake now?
Mm-hmm.
Did that happen?
Lindy, I beseech you not to act rash.
I don't have my weapons pointed at him yet.
There's no yet.
There is no yet, Captain.
There's always a yet.
Lindy, this is me as your friend, not as your first mate or former first mate. I'm telling you, don't be a dick.
Wow, that wounds me.
I don't
Good.
think it does. I don't think it does, but I'm telling you,
You
now is not
there?
the time.
Are you
Well, clearly
related?
we're all being civil here. So, what's the word?
Are you related to the Blood Wolf Queen? The one known as
Yes,
Lady
that cunt.
Mesme?
That would be my mother.
I have killed her.
Ooh, congratulations. Goes to shake his hand, like grabs his hand and starts shaking vigorously. Congratulations. Do you want a trophy?
I want to know your intent.
Well, my intent was to kill her, but clearly you've succeeded before I could.
Do you always speak like this?
He really
Always.
does. He really
Speak
does.
Like
Mhm.
what?
As the whole crew nods and
Yeah.
What is your next course of action?
Well, we were sent to kill you, but we haven't. There's that.
Why haven't you?
We were not sent to kill you, actually. We
Well,
were
you see, they sent us to kill you, and then we decided, well, they decided that talking to you first to verify the Mind Flare story that you killed an entire village wasn't completely true, but, well, it seemed like it was that way, but they haven't fought you yet, so I would assume some more information might have come to light. Would you care to enlighten me?
Arlo is just glaring at you right
Okay.
now.
first.
Why is everybody, what's the mean looks for?
First of all, I want to clarify: we were not sent to kill you. We were sent to intercept you and find out what was going on and why.
Tomato, potato, same thing.
No. And he. So
Can I drag Alendi away? I rolled a 26 for athletics. Can I roll his ass away, please?
who, Arlo or Aria?
Hello.
I think Aria would be better off just trying to persuade him to not be.
No, let her. Hey, let her try and let Arlo try and drag me off. Go for it.
I rolled a 26.
That's fine. You got me.
Sure.
You got me, Hood. You walking away?
I mean, I'm
Let's
dragging
see-
your ass
let's see
away.
Let's see. What? So what is it, like acrobatics? We'll roll it. Fuck it, YOLO. I got a 24, so it didn't work. I'm casting
not
Misty
get
Step, and I'm heading right back to him.
Can we not get into a wrestling match right here, right now?
What is he? What? Okay, well, let him talk. Let the poor man talk.
Can you please stop being a dick just for 5 seconds?
I wasn't being a dick. I was just being honest.
Let me catch
Okay,
you.
stop being a smartass then.
Let me catch you up real quick. This man's daughter was. He recently found out he had a daughter that your mother murdered and sacrificed.
In turn, she deserved to die, and he killed her. Okay, continue.
Right. He's searching for his daughter, who was vamped to another realm.
Well, if we had our ship that y'all got it blown up, we could help
He has
him.
his
But
own way.
you
He
see,
has,
round a ship.
he has his own way of plane shifting.
Ooh, does he now?
Yes,
Yeah.
your mother's amulet.
Oh, see, that's the perfect trophy. Thank goodness. I like lean over to to Arlo, who was tearing me off, and I'm like, I didn't have a trophy prepared for him, so he would have been shit out of luck there for a second.
What a shame, Captain.
So, as you can see, there's no love lost between this man and his mother.
You address
The
this
only
man
love lost is that I didn't get to murder her first.
Salty Inspo Tomodo. You address this man
Thank you.
as Captain.
It was his ship. And
Thank you for the inspiration.
he may be a little uncouth and not quite right for diplomacy. He is a good leader. That's why I'm here, to try to smooth over situations like this.
And you all trust him.
We trust his intentions, and we
I
trust
barely trust myself.
and we trust his decisions in a general sense. He sets the course, and we kind of get there with all of our input.
You there, quiet one, and he like looks past Arya and looks over at Uriah.
Yes.
Leans into Grant. He's kind of special.
Oh gosh, this dumpster fire is just lit to the max. Do you trust him
ahead.
with your life?
I trusted a man who trusted him, so I believe by proxy.
Is that man present? Is it you? Arlo?
He is not here.
Who is he?
Someone I
Arya
hold dear.
kind of. Yeah, I was about to say Arya's just like, who? Arlo's looking at Arya like, shut up, don't say it.
What did your eyes say?
Someone who I hold dear. And that's all you need to know.
Where is he now?
I wish that I could answer that. But I do not know.
Well, Captain, as I told your friends, I will not kill you today. If that changes, depends on your decision.
My decision of what?
There is something great out there that wants to devour this world.
Let's kill it.
I do not think that's possible.
It's only not possible if we don't try.
Does it have a herald?
I do not imagine. And he reaches in his pocket and holds out this amulet. This is your mother's amulet. You probably recognize it.
Nope, never seen it in my life.
I mean, Arlo recognizes it.
I will say, while this man is always sarcastic, he's not lying.
I may be an asshole, but I'm no liar.
Take it.
Don't you-
Oh, balls it up in his fist, pats his little hand.
Wait,
Oh
wait.
no, that's your trophy, friend.
Don't you need it to go find your daughter?
I do.
Then keep it.
I do not believe that's its purpose. I cannot find my daughter if I do not know which realm she is on. You all say you want to help? Then do it. Find her. Bring her to me.
We said we were going to hell. Nobody informed me of this.
So Is there anything else you can share with us about this devourer, this thing that's coming to devour this world? Somehow, is there some way to head it off or some way to protect this world?
Potentially. I do not know what the cause is. If you can figure out what it is after, it probably will answer itself.
Without this amulet, you will not be able to plane shift to your, to your daughter.
Without this amulet, I will not be able to appear in front of your captain and slit his throat at night.
Wasn't that sweet of you?
I don't think you would do that anyway.
This way I will not be
Tempted?
perhaps.
All right.
Snatches amulet and plane shifts. Pow!
You're not attuned.
You didn't need it to plane shift.
Arya is just watching kind of like Gray's expressions, his kind of like body language.
Oh yeah, his demeanor's like completely polar opposite to what Arya and Arlo are used to.
She's on the verge of tears right now. But she's holding it together.
Make a perception check at disadvantage because your eyes all watery.
Oh no. No. So my first roll was a natural 20. And my lowest roll is a 16. So that's a 29.
Okay. Why are you crying, Arya?
Arya, who did not realize that Galen was there. Basically, it's just like Jesus. She kind of like blinks, kind of like looking away, like wiping her tears, like, Galen, what are you doing here?
I've been traveling with Gray. You and Arlo, you're not cursed anymore, are you?
No, we managed to break the curse.
I'm happy.
So, why are you traveling with Gray?
I told your friends I am looking for a woman by the name of Azalith. She left my village a long time ago.
Yes, I remember you telling me about her.
And Arlo's like, I already told him that we saw her. And Arya looks to her brother.
Wait, that's the same Azalith?
Yep.
Oh,
The
well,
same Azalith?
Well, yeah, I said Azalith, orange hair, green eyes, druid. You said yes, and I told you she's doing fine.
Right.
Unless you weren't listening.
Just mistaken.
Well, if it is, I guess it's the same Azalith. Yeah, she's alive and well.
Good.
And Arlo kind of just folds his arms, looking over to Alendi. Well, Captain, what are your orders?
Well, I guess we're off to find his daughter. Simple as that.
No, you weren't paying attention. You're off to find
Oh.
this world devourer.
Well, then I guess we're off to do that then.
Do you wish to find your daughter? I take it.
Yes.
And
I
you do not
know.
know which realm she is in?
No, she was taken. She was transported to a different realm by the name of Vladimir.
Uriah will fight to lose control of any muscle reactions and say, perhaps you would like to come speak to our patrons. They seem to know a lot about the realms and might be able to help you.
Patrons.
The people who sent us here, the reason we are here now.
Patrons. Oh, you mean the mind flayers?
That is one way to put it.
Your patrons are illithid.
Not patron in the sense of warlock, but like the normal word patron.
And you all are not their kin?
Nope.
Are you certain?
Yep.
How are you certain?
Well, we haven't sprouted tentacles yet, now have we?
If you do, you won't know until the last second.
How unfortunate. Well, I'm feeling fine right now. So, it's gotta mean something.
It was merely an offer.
If your patrons have answers, I will hear them.
Oler kind of like leans over to Uriah. Do we have any way of contacting the illithids?
Uriah will shrug. I imagine they are keeping close tabs, but I do not know.
Looks up. Well, I don't see a mind flare ship hovering over our heads, so I don't think they're watching us too carefully.
Well, perhaps we will speak with them and come back to you if that's what we need to do.
Very well.
But the child needs its parents, so I want to help you if I can. And you say was it a daughter?
Yeah.
You say she was taken by a Vladimir?
Vladimir Riviere,
I see.
if what the witch said was true.
All right, well, we'll do the best we can.
Also, you should all know that, which I told your friends. He is alive, but he's reincarnated in a different body.
Who?
The Vladimir individual.
Oh, I think I missed that. Do you know what he looks like?
No. Which is good. Because I most likely would have killed him as well.
Before finding your daughter?
After, of course.
Naturally.
Well,
Aria.
Galen.
Oh, never mind.
Does Uriah have something to say?
No, go ahead.
Oh. We should get going. Right. Take care, Arya. Try not to catch any fleas. It's a direwolf joke. Well, I don't know if you would have fleas, actually.
She just kind of just blinks at him like, oh, okay.
Blink, blink, blink.
I'll try not to.
You watch as like Gray and Galen start walking back towards the mountains.
Wait, one more thing. Arya, who were we looking for? Can't remember their name.
We are looking for a woman by the name of
Where is it? Amala?
Amala, that's it.
Was it a little kid or I don't know.
No, it was an adult. It's a young adult.
Okay. Wait. We are looking for someone. Someone by the name of Amala.
Was she
Be-
with the village?
yes.
Yes, she was.
She's probably in the mountain. The cave up ahead.
Will we run into any more trouble if we go to retrieve them?
No, you have Guilt Madrix.
I see. Well, we will be heading that way.
Take care.
And like Gray and Galen are out of ear, eye shot. Arlo's rubbing his temple like, why do things keep getting more and more complicated?
Because you all talk too long.
And what
Oh.
would you have done, Uriah?
I don't think we want to discuss that. Now let's go save this girl.
Right. Lead on then.
So are you all headed that way?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Almost forgot the whole reason we were heading that way.
It takes you the better of nighttime to get there, but you arrive roughly around 7 o'clock or so at night. And you can see like there's torches and bonfires lit inside the cave.
Arya is going to, let's see, gonna cast light on her on herself.
Okay.
And she's gonna start kind of exploring the caves to try to see where the prisoners are being held.
As you arrive in, there is maybe 3 or 4 bonfires lit and some torches like at the side, and all the people are kind of like nestled in there, preparing food, and some people are like napping. And
Are they shackled up or anything, or just
no.
okay? Arya kind of walks in.
Excuse me, does anyone go by the name of Amala?
And you see this like woman eating some soup. I'm Amala.
Arya kind of sighs a bit in relief, and she kind of walks over to her.
My name's Arya. Your father was worried about you. Vengath?
You saw my father?
Mm-hmm.
And he was alive?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
I believe you are all safe to return to your home. We sent your father and another boy to a neighboring village, so you may want to go there.
Another boy?
Wasn't there another kid? Yeah.
Flickin'.
And you said they both were alive.
Yes. I pulled Flickin' out of the burning wreckage myself.
But I thought those two men, they said they killed all the cultists.
Cultist?
Yes.
Is your father a cultist?
He was the leader of it, actually. He's the
Then
reason
I
why...
suggest you don't tell anyone, and you go to your father.
What do you mean?
Your father is alive.
But that's not a good thing.
This is what happens when I save people. Is it a good thing that you are alive? I need to know right now before I leave.
Yes, all the innocent children and others were brought here. The two men with the drakes said that they would handle the others.
Well, if you're safe here, then stay. I dare say you tell those gentlemen about your father still being alive, and but maybe. Well, is the neighboring village, are they cultists as well?
No, they shouldn't be.
Well, then that's not good for them.
Isn't it good that they aren't cultists? Because then
Yeah, but two
But
cultists are headed to that village.
we just sent a leader of a cult to a village of non-cultists.
Wait, Flickin' was a cultist too? The little kid? No.
Are you asking that?
Queen is asking the DM.
No, I'm saying, is Arya asking that?
No! Me asking you!
Well, you won't get the answer unless Arya or Uriah
Oh
asks.
my God. So Arya is just like,
Is that little boy in danger to be with him?
What little boy?
Flickin'.
Oh no, he's not a little boy.
Flickin's a changeling.
Gotcha! Should we go after them and kill them?
Arya's having some inner turmoil right now. You just see Arya just slowly turn and walk.
They can't have gotten too far. Maybe I
And
can
we're
handle
off
this.
again.
They only have a day's travel in a different direction, and by the time y'all go that way, they have another. And you killed both the drakes. Like.
Ugh. Well, I guess this really isn't our problem, so...
And does Arya hear Uriah say that?
What's your passive? Because you walked away.
23.
are you being sneaky about what you were saying, Uriah?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you probably hear it, like mumbled.
And Arya stops and looks at Uriah.
But they're clearly evil. We can't let them just walk off. Who knows what other people they can hurt?
I agree with you, Arya, but we have been given another task. Unless our captain bids us leave to handle this, it's not really my call.
Well, we did have them in our grasp, and then we let them loose. So it's kind of our responsibility. But we did accept another task. Decisions.
That's a roundabout way of like, I don't want to make the decisions. I'm just gonna put this out here.
We could always split up.
Split the party. He's the best.
Oh, no,
Arlo
that's-
is just like, look, Arya, Uriah has a point. It's not our problem. We have a bigger issue to deal with.
How much of a head start do they have on us?
2 days. Because technically they walked one way, we walked the other a full day. So technically they have 2 days ahead of us.
I don't think this is our issue.
And although I say it is not our issue, I do have issues with being deceived. So, if we do send people,
So
Ooh.
you're going to
I would volunteer.
hold a grudge. You're going to let a grudge determine you want to go after
Well,
these 2 people when
it's
the
not
world's
really
going to
a
be ending
grudge.
in a year.
It's not really a grudge when it was our fault that they have continued on.
I prefer the word retribution.
I agree wholeheartedly.
But again, it is not my call, but I do volunteer.
I can't, in good conscience, let those 2 go. Especially when innocent lives are on the line.
We have another mission, but it's not like that mission. It's imperative that we leave right this moment, right?
I don't think there is a reason to leave immediately on our mission, so we're all in agreement, other than Arlo, the mangy, flea-ridden mutt, that we should go after these guys.
I'm just
I didn't
saying.
like the way the DM
I know
smiled when I said that.
I know we have a year, but time goes quick. And if we want to stop this whole world devourer thing, we're gonna need all the time we can get.
Well, then we better move quick now, shouldn't we? And stop discussing this. As the captain, I deem we kill us some assholes.
And Arya just
All in favor say aye.
Right. It's not really a democracy. Right.
I know. I just thought it'd be fun to ask.
All in favor, say I am right.
Arlo and Rhodey make a intelligence save.
Oh, I have advantage. I can roll again.
So do I.
God damn it. Both fucking rolls were 2s.
Intelligence saving throw. Oh. 20.
What
Naturally,
was
not-
his luck a reroll?
Yeah.
I have a luck, so I'm gonna freaking use that again.
12 plus 18. 12 plus 8. 20.
Oh my god. Just okay, what is it? What's gonna happen?
Rhodey and Arlo, you feel a pull and a push kind of resonate over your body, and you watch as small pieces of wood and tinder kind of start to animate and move and float in your presence, and soon all these like objects are kind of like floating around you. Arlo, you take psychic damage because you failed to freaking. You take 23 points of psychic damage.
What the fuck?
And then at that moment, all of the things around you kind of drop to the ground. But Rhodey, you feel this almost telekinetic force kind of resonating around you.
And that I just feel that force. But and all the objects fell. Can I see
The
where
ones
that?
around Arlo fell. Yours, you can kind of like nudge them in different directions. But eventually, all of it like falls to the ground and settles.
Oh,
Can I see where that? Can I see where that originated?
You feel like it came from you. Well, in Arlo, you feel like the things that were around you came from you.
what the hells was that?
And you hear like inaudible whispers in your mind,
Oh, that's great.
kind of piercing at different pitches. And then it subsides.
Did you? Well, obviously that happened to you as well. We were the only two on the ship, the Mind Flayer ship, right?
Yeah. Yep. Mm. That didn't feel good.
Yeah.
Arya kind of looks at the two of you, concerned.
I'm gonna try to do that purposefully.
Okay, make an intelligence save.
So that's 24, and that one's not as good.
So yeah,
24.
you're able to like concentrate on just like a single object and get it to float without much problem.
That's pretty cool. And so in my mind, I'm just gonna like flick it, just fling it off a little bit.
And it like shoots off.
That's pretty cool. But I'm not sure how I feel about it.
All I know is I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. That hurt my head a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I think it could be to our advantage if we learn to control it, but
Are you two okay? What was that?
Couldn't tell you, but it did hurt a lot. I mean, I don't know if it hurt Rhodey, but didn't feel too good for me.
I felt the pressure, but it didn't hurt. Don't know why.
Are you all staying for the night? I imagine.
Yeah, might as well. It is getting pretty dark, huh?
There's
It's
different.
up to you, Captain. Should we travel through the night or should we stay here? We've got a little bit of injuries in the party. We probably want to let them sleep it off.
Yes, we should rest. Once we've rested, we'll make our way in the morning. First thing, first light.
There you have it, young lady. We're going to spend the night.
And the other survivors from the village are helping you out, like sharing their food and telling you there's other blankets and mats and stuff that y'all can rest on if you need to take a long rest.
I'm gonna cast Wildberry, or is that what it's called? Wildberry.
Goodberry.
Goodberry.
Goodberry. Thank you. I was looking at Wild Shape, and it for some reason it popped into my head. And so I've got 10 good berries to hold on to and carry into tomorrow.
I imagine Alindy and myself are very well rested.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you can recover your spell slots this way.
And as you all are resting the night through and processing the day's events, that is where we're gonna end it.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
Thank you everybody for coming out and saying hi and hanging out and doing stuff. Sorry we started late. New time zone. Who's this? No. Daylight saving. Who this? We will. When is our next showing? For this, at least, so people can be like, I want to know what happened next. He needs some milk. You know what I'm saying? Like, the 22nd is the next time you can look forward to us here for the next exciting episode of Diademia Aftermath. Hopefully, we will try and shoot for 12 or 1 o'clock or something around that time, but we'll keep you posted. Also look for later this month on the 29th for the next exciting episode of Final Fantasy VII, The Last Ancient. That one's going to be pretty cool. There's also other shows happening throughout the rest of this month. This Saturday, we're going to be doing another Tales of Diademia. And then Rise of Sage Mist will show up again on the 21st. So we got a bunch still left in the month. Kind of like a half month because we got Thanksgiving and then other leave things happening at the same time. So just come back. We'll be here. It's okay. And during this time, we're going to figure out who we're going to raid. But we will catch you all on the flip side because that's...
Thank you all for joining us.
We do
Yes,
flips.
thank you.
Also, thank you everybody that gave out luck and inspo because, you know...
Yes,
They
that
were
was
rolling
great,
trash.
especially when especially at the beginning where just
They were wasting them.
shenanigans.
I was like, oh my god.
Hey, now, you say waste, I say strategic use.
I mean, Arlo still beat you to the pot. Just putting that out there.
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? I still beat you.
I used all my inspo and luck, and it doesn't matter.
Nope.
So we are gonna raid Reaper's Pass. Reaper's Pass is one of our buddies for Dungeon Mechanics. Actually, he will be in a session with us come next year when we do Dawn of Diademia. So, I mean, follow him if you haven't already. But we will check him out. I think he's playing a replay of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire for Pokemon. So that'll be fun. So we're gonna raid, say hi. And bye. Have a nice time. See you later. Okay.
Wait.